This morning.
Hello there, welcome to the first this morning of the week. Playing golf this weekend?
I've just had a wonderful weekend over in Shannon. We were looked after at Ballybunion and Tralee golf courses. I'm very much looking forward to Phil giving me some healthy food today because it was all carbs and Guinness.
Was it?
A full weekend. Absolutely fabulous. Very bad golf, but mate, what a gorgeous country it is. Loved it.
Lovely.
We loved it.
Lovely.
We have a very packed show for you today here in just a moment. Should parents be jailed for their children's crimes? Giles Brandreth and Camilla Tominey are here with more of that in today's headlines in just a moment.
Also, someone whose extraordinary story has made news around the world. We speak to British wife Tiana Broadnax, who's just returned from America after watching her husband receive the lead.
Listen up, Lycra lady, and you, pipe guy, everybody. Meet Ionos. It uses clever AI to build you a super smart website in no time. And you can use many tools to start growing your business. Nice, nice, nice? Yes, I thought so.
This morning.
Hello there, welcome to the first this morning of the week. Playing golf this weekend?
I've just had a wonderful weekend over in Shannon. We were looked after at Ballybunion and Tralee golf courses. I'm very much looking forward to Phil giving me some healthy food today because it was all carbs and Guinness.
Was it?
A full weekend. Absolutely fabulous. Very bad golf, but mate, what a gorgeous country it is. Loved it.
Lovely.
We loved it.
Lovely.
We have a very packed show for you today here in just a moment. Should parents be jailed for their children's crimes? Giles Brandreth and Camilla Tominey are here with more of that in today's headlines in just a moment.
Also, someone whose extraordinary story has made news around the world. We speak to British wife Tiana Broadnax, who's just returned from America after watching her husband receive the lethal injection on death row. She tells us why she'll never stop fighting to prove his innocence.
Plus, after shoppers camped out overnight for the latest Swatch collab, some queues in the big stores had to close. Look at that, it was carnage. Dan Hatfield, our pawnbroker, is here with the things you can own right now that could be worth a fortune later. What have you got? Hold on. Is there a reason you've got a Newcastle shirt?
Because there was a terrible result this week for you guys, wasn't there?
What, have you done that on purpose? Has someone told you to bring a Newcastle shirt in?
Don't ask me anything sports related. I've just been giving it.
Even I know that. Wasn't it 3-1?
All right, just calm down. It might only have relegated West Ham and you've got a shirt. Are you rubbing my face in it?
Yeah, that's right,
What's
Ben.
that about?
I know exactly what you're going on about.
What? What?
Anyway, I have got football shirts and I've got takeaway pamphlets as well because I'm going to be showing you all the items that you've got at home that you bought that might be collecting dust that could be worth a fortune in the future.
You can take that shirt away.
OK.
Thank you. Unbelievable. One of you lots put him up to this. One of the crew. Carl's not... was it you, Carl?
So good. And after Tyson Fury walked his daughter down the aisle, we've got all the gossip from Venezuela Fury's lavish wedding day.
It just looked sensational, didn't it?
Including the singers secretly flown in to perform for the family. Did you see the size of the cake as well?
The cake.
It was
The cake was
huge.
huge. The train was incredible. I just hope they had the most fabulous day.
As well as all that acting royalty, David Morrissey and Alan Cumming are here to tell us about their nail-biting new thriller. I did all 5 eps.
You've done it all.
So good.
Yeah, fantastic. Tiptoe. Phil Vickery is here whipping up a griddled honey chicken and seasonal watercress salad. That's what I need. Some
Delish.
watercress and some salad.
And we meet Jane, the baby chimpanzee, stealing hearts online after being raised by zookeepers who even let her sleep in their bed.
Jane looks like she's had her hair done for that picture. Is it me?
She's a bit shocked.
doesn't she?
Doesn't she?
She's got a wig
Oh, this
on.
morning at 12 o'clock. Wow. Surprise.
Right, first though, let's discuss today's top stories. Charles and Camilla, they've also had their hair done to be on the show today. How are we both?
Well, you're pleased that you think we've got hair to have done. You've got beautiful hair.
Thank
well
you so
done,
much,
if I may say
Chelsea.
so.
Thank you
it's
for
a bit
that.
personal, but your hair is looking very lovely as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, in London. Let's talk about this headline about parents facing jail if their children break the law. It's a proposal as part of the youth system shake-up, which is going to be published today. The new Youth Justice White Paper, which has been here spearheaded by the Justice Secretary, David Lammy.
Well, this is rather good news that, as it were, government is going on, because
What does the expression, to have a butcher's, mean? What does the US company PopCap make? Video games, hats, drinks. Which of these golfers has not played in the Ryder Cup? Which Italian city is said to be the birthplace of pizza? Which of these films did Natalie Portman? Having a giraffe is right. Who was monarch during the... Which of these birds can fly? Which of these is a popular... Which venue is sometimes known by its postcode SW19? O2 Arena, Wembley Arena, Wimbledon. Which actress plays Lucy in the 2014... What was the traditional weapon of the Greek god Zeus? Hailstorm, whirlwind, thunderbolt. What sport was once described by Robin Williams as baseball on Valium? Softball, golf. The top 2 longest running musicals in West End history are set in what country? Greece, France, USA. Can You Feel the Love Tonight is an Oscar-winning song from what film? The Lion King, Aladdin, Tangled. What name is given to the paired, curved bones that are attached to the spine? Nibs, pits, ribs. The Seven Chieftains of the Magyars is a series of statues in what European capital? Bern, Budapest, Brussels. Which former James Bond actor was once a lifeguard and a coffin polisher? Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan. Which former Labour leader served as Vice President of the European Commission? Michael Foot, James Callaghan, Neil Kinnock. What does the L represent in the text? What company was behind the ZX81 and Spectrum computers? Sinclair, Amstrad. Harlem in New York is named after a city in which country? Which US sitcom featured a pet monkey called Marcel? Which of these dairy products has a double? A 2007 hit by Miko was named. In what activity might you perform a fleckle ball? Microdermabrasion is a treatment for what part of the body? Nails, hair, skin. Which of these is Cockney rhyming slang for? UCAS is the body managing admissions to what institutions? Police, colleges, schools, universities. Which sitcom character had a daughter called Joan? Norman Stanley Fletcher, Rodney Trotter, Frank Spencer. Which country has the three-letter Olympic abbreviation code RSA? Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa. How many different letters are used to represent every Roman numeral from 1 to 39? 4, 5, 3. In France, what does a croque monsieur become when an egg is added to it? Croque Garcon, Croque Madame, Croque Provençal. With a Vengeance was the third film in what action film series? Die Hard, Terminator, Lethal Weapon. A word or phrase that results from mishearing another is known as a what? Backenwheat, sausage maze, eggcorn. What's the minimum age for a horse to race in the Grand National? 6, 7, 5. Afro and colour technician are categories at a British awards ceremony for what profession? Hairdressing, dressmaking, painting. What comes next in the rock and roll classic See You Later Alligator in a While? Dressed in Style, Little Child, Crocodile. Which of these is not part of a backgammon set? Ball. The phrase, Westminster Bubble, refers to the world of what? Finance, religion, politics. Which of these countries uses the euro as its currency? Which of these inventions was first seen in 1972? What is the name of King Charles III's wife? Camilla, Claudia. David Beckham has what word tattooed on his left hand? Left, right, love. Which of these sports uses the smallest balls? What is the largest and strongest bone in the human face? Vomer, mandible, maxilla. Which of these is a phrase meaning, a long time, donkey? In 2018 who did Donald Trump call a fantastic woman? Queen Elizabeth II. Chili con carne is a traditional dish in which cuisine? What is the ring name of American wrestler Paul Levesque? Triple A. Which of these is ranked highest on the Beaufort? In which year was the singer Justin Bieber born? Neil Kinnock is a former leader of which political party? Which of these is a type of honey? What completes the proverb, half a loaf is better? What member of the Beechtree family has died? Which Spice Girl often sported a Union Jack dress? Which TV sci-fi drama featured the supercomputer Ziggy? What color is the flesh of the kiwi fruit? Red, green, yellow. Which of these is a traditional form of Japanese theatre? Which of these are small blood vessels in? A waxhead is a devotee of what sport? BMX, polo. Which king was nicknamed the Lionheart? What colors? The Shrek character Puss in Boots has what color fur? The Shrek character Puss in Boots has what color fur? Tortoiseshell, ginger, black. Where can the hardest substance in the human body be found? The Boston Tea Party occurred during which monarch's reign? The Boston Tea Party occurred during which monarch's reign? James II, George III, Anne. What does the L represent in the radio station LBC? Common crystallized the types of what food made by bees? The term chops refers to what part of the body? In 1540, which Tudor statesman was created Earl of Essex? The badge of what county cricket club features a red rose? In a chicken katsu curry, the chicken is coated in what? The film White Men Can't Jump is about which sport? What is 1/5 plus 1/2? Enosis is the movement to unite Cyprus with what country? Cultivated for food, what is sorghum? Cultivated for food, what is sorghum? Cereal grain, salad leaf, tropical. What would a biblioglass destroy? In 1926, Gertrude Edel became the first woman to do what? What parts of a plant most usually absorb liquid by osmosis? Where did the Great Fire of London break out in 1666? On a bicycle, cleats attached to what parts? On a bicycle, cleats attached to what parts? Wheel. Which singer featured on the Travie McCoy hit, Billionaire? Which singer featured on the Travie McCoy? Which adjective refers to the human arm? The Rubbles lived next door to which TV family? The French phrase, à la mode, means what? Ratafia biscuits most resemble what other confectionery? Ratafia biscuits most resemble what other confectionery? Brandy snaps, macaroons, wafers. In what industry does a modist work? In what industry does a modist work? Finance, film, fashion. What parts of the body are the cause of cramp? Simon Pegg plays Jack in what 2015 dating rom-com? Childermas is an old name for what Christian festival?